Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, June 2nd, 2022 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is, I don't have to change my mind, I can expand my mind. And that's the overall theme for today. It is a relatively quiet astro day, only one major transit that we're looking at today, but this is our last full day of Mercury retrograde. That is right, Mercury goes direct on Friday, tomorrow, early in the morning. So this is really a good day to review, to check our mind, and to check where our mind syncs with our values. And when I say syncs, it's not syncs, it's syncs, aligns with our values, and where it doesn't. And this is the thing, is that we're always evolving. I said this the other day. We're always growing up. We're always evolving. And we always have the opportunity to expand our mind around things. Sometimes to completely change your mind is too big of a jump. And we as humans are not always great at making those jumps. But when we can expand the energy around where we're thinking, just like stretching a rubber band a little bit more, stretch it a little bit, this energy can be more productive. So what we are looking at today that's helping us stretch our mind, stretch our energy a little bit, is a connection between the moon in Cancer and Uranus in Taurus. And both Taurus and Cancer can be kind of set in things, like, I don't really want to move. Both can, get complacent or set in their ways, a little bit stuck. This isn't bad. Sometimes we need that stuck, right? Sometimes we need things to stick. But especially as we're finishing up this Mercury retrograde that began in the sign of Gemini, is currently in Taurus, and we're working on our values, there may be places where our mental energy does need to shift to support where we stand in our values. This may even be around our values that needs to be looked at. We will actually have the moon connecting to the north node and the south node today. So watch for where fear keeps you stuck, and where around anything that's bringing up fear, you can expand yourself. I know people talk about expanding your comfort zone. This is part of all of this within yourself. This isn't about anybody else. This is really about yourself, and it really comes down to around your personal values. So check your mind, and if you feel rigid about anything, it's like, testing the temperature of a pool. Dip a toe in. Well, why am I rigid here? Is this important? Was this set in place by somebody else? Where did this really come from? Dip your toe in and see what the temperature tells you about yourself. Besides that, it's a quiet astro day. I will mention that Saturn is also gearing up for its retrograde beginning on Saturday, which will bring us into whole other layers of things to delve into. Top of the cards today is the healing card. And I think when we expand our mind, when we open to possibilities, we bring room for healing, for ourselves, for others. We give ourselves room to bloom, room to grow. And there's definitely some growth cards in here. The flowering card and the ripeness. This expanding your mind may actually help you step into something that you had been boxing out before. So be aware where Uranus, any of these triggers, any of these energies are actually pushing you to level yourself up. I do have the playfulness card. So this moon in Cancer has felt pretty intense, a lot of feel energy. Make sure you give a little time to feel the fun, to feel the play. Besides that, we also have the source card. So creativity. There's definitely something that's wanting to be birthed, something that's wanting to be a spark of creation, that's wanting to come through. And again, it feels like as we just give ourselves permission to expand our mind around our thoughts, that may just come slip sliding through. So, leaving that here for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and honor your values. Namaste.